Call on Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Wadash. Call on Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Wadash. Giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Wadash, the great Ali Shaider of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, the spirits of heaven and earth. Giving all respect and love and honor and praise as well as to his only begotten Son Yahushai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel. The one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become his father's royal right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation, and the only one that plead his blood over Israel, the only nation granted for salvation, giving double honors to Great Millstone, the high apostles of GMS. Shout out to Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, you know what I'm saying, GMS Narrator C7, Idwam Ibad, GMS Maccabean Spirit, GMS Truth is Fierce, GMS Austere Men, GMS Dedication, and GMS Get That Work. Shout out to King Yahweh the Maccabees as well, who follow Great Millstone. And shout out to the Akim, the beautiful men of Great Millstone. You know, me and the higher level King Yahweh the Maccabees is included in this. You know, but we all follow Great Millstone at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to those men who do the work on the highways and byways, and you do the work at home, and you listen to Great Millstone, and you attend their classes on YouTube, and you listen to them, and you risk your freedom and life to do so, just as well as these brothers. Giving all respect to the Akwaf, the beautiful women that's in the Word. Whether you got a man or not, you still fear the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and you listen and you learn in silence. Hallelujah. Coming back at you with another video and just a series of videos. You know what I'm saying? This one in particular is about the lazy man. That's exactly what I'm going to call it, the lazy man. The ones that sit around and they don't do no work, but they say that they believe. And some of them, even the ones that don't believe, you know, the ones that don't do nothing about it and sit around, you know what I'm saying, and criticize people, you know, and, you know, talk and want to argue back when they don't have no works. You know what I'm saying? They don't do nothing. They don't go out to the highways and byways. You know, some of them is even worse. They like conversating about, you know, the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And they compare him to, you know, conspiracy, you know, they alien talk, fairies and fantasy world. They never consider Yahweh, you know what I'm saying, as being the real thing to these lazy people, you know, that don't get up and they don't do nothing at all. They quick to always scoffer and slander and go against the prophets, you know. Some of them undermine the messages that are coming from the prophets, you know what I'm saying. And those of us that believe, you know, I know my videos ain't good. You know, they're not like, you know, to where you want to watch them, because people are they so hooked on things that are stylish, things that are pretty, you know, like a seagull that like shiny shit. You know what I'm saying? They're attracted to, you know, lights and displays and decorations. So when, you know, not just me, but, you know, the prophets, they get into their lessons too. Some of the wicked, they ain't got the spirit on them, so they may find it boring that we doing this, boring about the Bible study, boring about wanting us to know about who we are and about Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai. You know, they find this to be boring, and, you know, they sit around. But, you know, if a catastrophe were to pop off, guess where everybody would run to? They would run straight to the Bible. A lot of people that say that they don't believe, that when that fear hit them, you know what I'm saying, and in the time of their distress, they're going to finally, you know, push towards that Bible and try to seek spiritual help. But they don't, the Most High didn't put them on them to get the spiritual help, and they didn't generate the faith, because faith in Yahweh, through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai, is going to give you that power to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, you know, I get that power to protect myself through Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai, that spiritual power to deliver myself or even if I didn't get the spiritual power, that he would put the power on me to, to cover me from this wrath that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple of precepts from Proverbs regarding on not to be the lazy man, because the Most High loves you. The Most High loves it when a man does the work. You know what I'm saying? He loves it when a man is researching them, when men and women, because women can, teach the Bible to their women, to the other women and kids, but they can't go to the highways and byways, so they can learn and study. Our women, can have vast amounts of knowledge too. So, I'm saying, our people need to be more in the Bible, Like I said, I don't care how bummy, you know what I'm saying, my videos are. At the end of the day, I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I am studying, and I'm showing you what I've learned out of the Bible from from the apostles. A great millstone. That's waking brothers up at the end of days. I'm showing you that every single day I'm bringing up 2 to 3 videos out of the day. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep my rounds. Even though I'm not from Great Millstone, I do respect and I do believe in what they say. And the Most High said, the works of a man will save him. You know what I'm saying? And faith without works is dead. And the faith and your works show how much you believe. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? That's how dire it is. That's how important it is. Because when the wrath break out, like they said, the Most High, he may save a couple of people, like at the end, but not all of the children of Israel is going to be redeemed. Not all of the children of Israel is going to get saved. A lot of the 2/3 that don't believe, they're going to die, man. So it says, chapter 3, verse 1 of Proverbs, my son, do not forget my law. It says, but let your heart keep my commands, for the length of days and long life and peace they will add to you. So, this is like one of the things about the Bible. The Bible shows you to, cut yourself off from the world. Everything around you can't be trusted. You feel me? Down from your family to your friends, if they not in this word, nothing that you can do can be trusted. You know what I'm saying? You can't even let certain daily things that you do even get in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got to go to work. Oh, I got to get this money. Oh, my wife, oh, my kids, oh, my baby. Because you are choosing this over the Most High is going to cause a problem. If you don't have a balanced life, you know what I'm saying, and you can't live by faith, then that is going to be a problem in the eyes of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? That is going to be a problem. And it's also a sign of laziness, because you don't want to do nothing, no kind of work for Yahweh the Lord, especially the men of Israel, especially the men. Because if the men get in line, the women get in line, the children get in line. You know what I'm saying? So, the men that know that they men and they in that manhood stage to where they have an understanding, you know what I'm saying? That's who God is really looking at. That's going to take the responsibility. Well, they all going to take the responsibility, they all going to take the rap for the shit. But, at the end of the day, a lot of men, their responsibility is to, get their family, their kids and their babies into the word. You know what I'm saying? Have your kids know the word. Have your wife know the word. You know what I'm saying? Them know the word. Them put in work. Because, you know what I'm saying? The greatest role models right now is not Drake. It's not Rihanna. It's not Lil Durk. It's not XXXTentacion. It's not Juice WRLD. It's not fucking Denzel Washington. It's not Idris Elba. It's not Chris Rock. It's not Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? It's not Cat Williams. It's not P. Diddy. It's not Biggie Smalls. It's not Tupac. Those are not role models. The real role models is, Great Millstone, GMS. They getting us back to Yahweh Shai Shai and his only begotten son Yahweh Shai, and reconnecting us back to the power. Those men of Great Millstone and the men that follow them are the real role models. They are showing you what a real man, you know what I'm saying, is, and a true Israelite is a true man of the Lord. And like they said, one of the perks is one of the things that God would like you to do is take yourself away from Babylon. Get yourself spiritually out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Like me, okay, my problem was smoking. You know what I'm saying? And I had a problem with that. And smoking is of the world, Esau world. And smoking is a great snare. It can be a great snare to an Israelite. You feel me? And you know that you're an Israelite, it can become a snare and it can kill you. You know what I'm saying? At some point, God would allow it to strangle your, you know what I'm saying, your lungs, and then put you in the hospital, and anything can happen to you in there, you know. But that was my thing, so I stopped that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not always good to go outside. You know, sometimes it's good to stay inside, stay by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people in this world that's dependent on other people. You know, that's idol worship. You want to go see your friends all the time, that's idol worship. You don't want to you want to be around your people all the time, your family all the time, that's idol worship. You know what I'm saying? You got to have it at a balanced life. You got to be into the word. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, being a solo man, you know what I'm saying, a by yourself kind of person gets you a long, everlasting life. Because a lot of prophets, you know what I'm saying, especially like in the past, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like certain prophets in the past, they was by themselves, man. They wasn't rolling with nobody. They wasn't with everybody, kicking it with everybody. No, they was on their own, doing the work, pushing the work, you know what I'm saying, going through stuff. But the Most High had made sure that they had a longer life because they was by themselves. You know, so a lot of prophets, they may get together and they may do the word, but we all know that law, like a austere man, he gonna be by himself most of the time. And that's one of the things in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, is solitary, because you don't want something that you're doing or you rolling with people. It could cause a chain reaction, and certain things, certain judgments can fall on you, and it could cause your death. You know what I'm saying? Just by going to go kick it with these people, it caused your death just by going outside too much. You know, because like they said, we live in the valley in the shadow of death. That's literal, man. Death is all around you. You know what I'm saying? And if the Most High wanted it to happen to you, it's gonna happen. You know, a lot of people die from overindulgence. You know. So, you know, don't overindulge. Don't do none of that wickedness. Try to cut yourself off from wickedness as best you can. We know that we not perfect. We are not perfect. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can, like, you know, shout out to the lazy people. Get up, grow some balls. Get up and do the work. Get up and believe. Show the Most High that you want to be saved. Show the Most High that you want to be reserved. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to go through this judgment. You know, because the Tawada, you know what I'm saying, the mark on the forehead is the exemption from judgment. You don't have to be judged or destroyed when these times come, because God is going to destroy a lot of people. Let's be straight up. But the Most High is compassionate. He taking as many Israelites that want to be saved, you know what I'm saying, out of the way, you know, so we won't have to be a part of the things that's coming. And we praying for mercy constantly, and we doing the work. So when the Most High look at us and he look through, you know what I'm saying, the things that we done on the world, you know what I'm saying, we done a lot of bad things, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we went back to the Lord and we stopped doing those bad things, you know, because a lot of people been programmed to live in this world. So they're more carnal than spiritual. They're more physical than spiritual. If you can see it, then you can touch it, then it's real. They don't go off walk by faith and live by sight. No, it says walk by faith. Don't live by your sight. Walk by faith and not by sight. Salakia. Walk by faith and not by sight. Trust the things that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? Trust the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Trust the history. You know? Trust the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahshai, the name Yahshai. The Lord wouldn't lie to you. You know? That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Walk by faith and not by sight. Stop being carnal minded and just flipping on somebody's page and being like, oh, that's just he's just doing Bible study, you know, and the way he doing it just sucks. He just records and he sits there and he talks on the Bible. No, fuck that. You're not actually knowing what I'm doing, and I'm a mile ahead of your ass. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm not lazy, and I show the Lord, you know what I'm saying, my works, and I'm doing the best that I can to show him that I believe. It might not be detrimental and showy, you know what I'm saying, and presidential and a gift wrap for your ass, but, you know, at least it's there, you know. That's how I feel about it, you know, because a lot of people will disregard you for the things that you do. No, I don't disregard nobody, you know. And at the end of the motherfucking day, I don't care how bummy it is, as long as he doing the work, you know what I'm saying, I respect that shit, for real. It says, let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart, and so find favor and sight. No, find favor and high esteem in the sight of Yahweh Shem El Shai and man. Trust in Yahweh with all your heart. For real. And lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil. It will be breath, health to your flesh, and strength to your bones. So you wonder why people dying. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High had... You wonder why people dying, because they don't fear Yahweh Shem El Shai. They outside in the world doing whatever they want. You got people smoking crack that don't want to stay in the house. They keep going outside, keep going outside. You got people doing drugs, people constantly wanting to party. You know what I'm saying? People always in each other's face. They idolize each other. You know, not knowing at the end of the day, Yahweh is watching that, and you going to get your work. When you die, you can't take nobody with you. That's some real shit. When God put when Yahweh put judgment on you, you can't take nobody. Nobody can go with you, you know? So when you die and you go back to heaven, you going individually by yourself. Ain't nobody else going with you. Ain't nobody gonna die and then go to paradise with you. Like they said, the former things you're not gonna remember. So when these niggas die and they go to heaven, you know what I'm saying? They go to their right mind. I think the former thing, that you don't remember the former things, is talking about the kingdom of heaven. But, you know, when you die and you go up there, you ain't going to be kicking it with him. You ain't going to be talking about this and that. You going to realize what the fuck you did. You know what I'm saying? And you going to be up there. Them niggas that you probably ain't even going to see your family and your friends like that. Paradise is so big. It all depends on where the Lord puts you in the afterlife. You're not going to be seeing these niggas like that. You ain't going to be able to call them from heaven and see how you doing. You're going to be by yourself, alone, on your own. That's exactly what it is. You can't take your friends with you. You can't take your family with you. You can't take the drug with you. You know? Motherfuckers over there, it's so much self-indulgence going on in the world. It ain't even fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? No wonder why these motherfuckers dying, because they don't want to... They literally in the world. You're outside. You're doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Nobody can stop you type of attitude. Lazy ass motherfuckers always wanting to party and turn up, and they soft and they emotional. It's fucking weird, man. They cling to one another. You know, you got people that literally worship their friends. They talk all day on their fucking phone to their fucking friends. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk to Yahweh, but you'll sure talk to your friends. You know? That shit is godless, and that shit is retarded. That is what's gonna get a lot of these lazy ass niggas killed. Because they don't want to talk to the Lord. They don't want to work it out with the Lord. They don't want to put no work in for Yahweh. Grow a relationship with the Lord. They don't want to... Man, we living in such wicked times nowadays. People resent that shit. They actually don't like God. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people is like that. They don't like God. That's why it says, my son, do not forget my law, but let your heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace they will add to you. That ultimate peace is, you know what I'm saying? Because me, you know how I do it? I cut off my friends. I cut off my family. You know what I'm saying? I don't go outside as much. I focus on my job and the Bible. That's it. I go to work, the Bible. I go to work and the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It may be on me like sometimes to where I go outside, you know what I'm saying, to go see, you know, what kind of, you know, girl or lady I could talk to. That's normal. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not outside all fucking day, every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out there doing stuff that I'm not supposed to do. You know, how I see that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, at some point God gonna kill you. He gonna cut your life short. You got kids that's dying at 12 years old. You got niggas that's dying at 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas that ain't even living to their 40s. They being taken out right now as we speak. It's a lot of people that's dying right now getting a judgment. It's a term, it's a saying that they use, that people die every day. That's a fucking real saying. That shit is real, man. The only thing of a difference is that the only difference about that is that it's a lot of people dying each day, man. A lot of people. A great amount of people dying every day, man. You know? And people don't take that into consideration because they feel like they live in their life and they've been around for a long time. Man, when you die, you're going to realize how short your life was. It wasn't that fucking long, man. It wasn't that fucking long, but it could be long if you follow Yahweh Shemi Shai. You follow God, you follow the Lord, you let him do, you know what I'm saying, what he got to do and do his work to you and take care of you and build you up and make you smarter. Because trust me, I told you, I live by the survival code and I do what it takes. You know what I'm saying? I can deal with the loneliness. I'm not lonely spiritually, you know what I'm saying? But this world, living in this physical world, living in the white man world, it can make you feel like you lonely. What? Because I'm not texting nobody, no motherfucking body on social media, so I feel like I'm alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling my friends. You know, I ain't got no girl coming over, so I feel like I'd rather be fucking lonely, nigga, right now than have all that shit in my face slowing me down. You feel me? I don't need all that in my fucking face. Like I told you, you need light baggage, nigga. Light baggage. It's cool to have friends and all that, but don't let that get into the way of what Yahweh got going on with you. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Hallelujah to that. Stop being lazy. Don't let things bring you down. Like I said, lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil. It will be health to your flesh and strengthen your bones. That's why the Lord said, listen to what I tell you. You know what I'm saying? And you'll live longer. Thank you. Honor Yahweh with your possessions and with the first fruits of all your increase. So your barns will be filled with plenty and your vats will overflow with wine. That's right. Put in your work, man. Put in your work. And the Most High see that. He said, honor Yahweh with your possessions and with the first fruits of all your increase. So your barns will be filled with plenty and your vats will overflow with new wine. You know what I'm saying? The Most High give you more knowledge. The Most High give you more, opportunities. You know what I'm saying? The Most High make a way for you, you know? We all know that a lot of things in this world ain't important and it's materialism, but, the Most High say you do have to live. I do give gifts. I do give rewards. You're not going to go without that. You know what I'm saying? All kind of rewards. You know what I'm saying? The best rewards are the spiritual ones. You know what I'm saying? Right now, like the brothers that's going after that spiritual power, that's one of the best rewards. You know what I'm saying? A length of days. That's a good ass reward. To know the truth, that's a spiritual reward. You know what I'm saying? That's the greatest feeling to know the truth about the world, to know everything. I know everything now. There's not nothing that the Lord has not kept from me. I know everything, man. You might, like the prophets say, study to show thy reprove, but you do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the Most High have put the prophets here to put it in your mind to have an unction to know all things. We know everything, man. There's not nothing that I don't know in this world. You know what I'm saying? Not an event. You know what I'm saying? Not a moment. You know what I'm saying? Not a time. I read the Bible through the Most High, Yahweh Shemi Shai. The Lord is telling me everything that's going down. Because every single event that happens in the world is already written. It's already foretold. You know what I'm saying? Time is written on the word of Yahweh. There's nothing you can do to stop it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's going to keep going, man. It's going to keep going. That's what I said, man. Lazy ass niggas. Don't be like these lazy ass niggas that's just sitting around, laying around. And you know what I'm saying? When something terrible happened, then they want to get up and act. You should have been acted when you had the chance. It's too late to act now. What? You thinking that you gonna pray to the God one time and you gonna call his name that he gonna reward you? It don't work like that, homie. It says, my son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor detest his correction, for Yahweh loves, he corrects. No, from whom Yahweh loves, he corrects, just as a father, the son in whom he delights. Yeah, things hurt. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Things hurt. When you get your ass whooped, when you're young, you get your ass whooped by your mama. You know what I'm saying? You get mad at your mama, you resent her, but over time, you know what I'm saying, you still love her because that's your mama and she whooped your ass for certain reasons, or in my instance, I got into a car crash. You know what I'm saying? I got into a car crash and I was begging Yahweh to restore me, get me up out of debt. You know what I'm saying? Because the white people, they'll put your ass in debt over a crashed car. Oh, no, they love these cars. White people so fucking wicked. They put so much money down on these fucking cars. And as soon as you get the car, you got to pay all that shit back. You feel me? You crash a fucking car, you total it, that shit gonna be in your name, nigga. You ain't no telling how long, if you don't have insurance, ain't no telling how long it's gonna take for you to pay that car off. Whatever damages around, man, worthless ass shit. This nigga Esau got all kind of weird ass properties and kind of fences and shit. You crash into certain things, that shit costs. Even the worthless things to this nigga is worth something. You know what I'm saying? So me living in, I asked the Lord, because I got mad at the Lord, but it wasn't his fault. It was my fault that I got into the car crash being careless, being stupid, So in time I had to love Yahweh, because Yahweh taught me a great lesson when I got into that car crash. Like I said, the Most High chasten the ones that he loved, So respect Yahweh when he takes something from you. Don't get mad at him, And then most of the time it's your fucking fault on why he took it from you, So you got to understand that, Yahweh gives, Yahweh takes away. You know what I'm saying? If we accept reward from Yahweh, how can't we accept adversity? When Yahweh go against you, people hate him and they just give up on him and they stop believing. You know what I'm saying? And they go off back into the world and they do whatever the fuck they want to do. They don't reconsider Yahweh. They don't worry about it. They just forget about it. They try it one time, and if it hurt them, they be like, I give up. I can't do this. No, don't give up. Go back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and name Yahushua, because you got to know the secret. Yeah, the Lord is through all things. It says, happy is a man who gains understanding, for her proceeds are better. Let me get that. My arm hurting. It says, for her proceeds are better than the profits of silver, and her gain than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies. Yep, this word is better than money, man. This word is better than everything that you're doing in your life. And all things you may desire cannot compare with her. Length of days is in her right hand, and her left hand is riches and honor. Right, because the prophets know that the real money is this Bible. The real money is your works. You know what I'm saying? You got money in heaven. Don't worry about the money that's here on earth. Her ways are ways of pleasantness. Why you think everybody gonna be rushing to the Bible? Because when you getting your ass beat, you getting shot up, you being attacked, and it don't stop coming, you losing certain things, you're gonna go back to the Most High and know that God could give me back everything that he took. Everything that was taken, he can give it back to me. Yeah, but he ain't gonna give it back to you now, because you came to him at the last minute, and he knows that you're just trying to use him. God is smart. He know that you're trying to use him. God gonna be like, nah, it's not gonna work like that. How it's gonna work is that I'm gonna end up getting my cut out of you, and you gotta pay for the stuff that you got from me. It's no longer free. And what's the way to pay for it? It's for death. For the wages of sin of death through Yahweh's eternal life. And I'm gonna get to a part 2, and inshallah I'm gonna bring out a part 2.